This is Kelly. That's Colin. These are my coworkers. They agreed to kind of be here while I go over this speech with them. This is my outline here for Robert Downey Jr. and my verbal citations. Okay. I apologize for my attire. This is actually professional for my field. I'm at work right now, so they agreed to help me because I don't know anybody here. So, let's see. Can one person completely turn their life around after hitting rock bottom and being known as one of the top actors of the world? Today I will give you some information about Robert Downey Jr. The three main concepts of Robert Downey's life is going to be the background, which I'll discuss his rough patches in life, and then how he turned his life around and became one of the top actors of the world. Finally, I'll share with you how he's trying to change the world through sustainable technology. Robert was born April 4th, 1965 in New York, Manhattan. He was a child of Hollywood, starting acting at only age 5. His dad was actually a director of several underground films. This is how he had his foot in the door. His parents weren't exactly great. His mother battled alcoholism, and his dad actually gave him his first joint at the age of 8 years old. He later ended up doing cocaine with his dad and Jack Nicholson. He served several stints in jail. This is the progression of when he first started acting, his teenage life, and how he looks now. He has done several stints in jail. In 1996, he was actually pulled over for speeding. He was caught with cocaine, heroin, and an unloaded .357 Magnum. In 1999, after failing to appear for a drug test, he was sentenced to 3 years in California, where he served less than a year. He was arrested a few months later in Palm Springs with 3 bags of cocaine, a loaded gun, and he was dressed as Wonder Woman. I will now discuss how he turned his life around and became one of the top actors of the world. He struggled with drugs up until around 2003, where he met his wife, Susan. She actually had a big helping hand in getting him clean. As stated in the article by Benjamin Savatsky, Susan laid down the law. If Robert wanted her, he had to give up drugs completely. If he messed up, she'd be gone. They got married in 2005. That's a photograph of them now. Once he got clean, he became obsessed with his craft of acting and channeled all his energy to it. Getting an award for Chaplin and becoming Iron Man actually is what pushed him over the edge. He ended up making $75 million in 2014 on the back end of Iron Man 3, and is worth now over $300 million. Finally, I'll talk to you about how he is trying to change the world through sustainable technology. He's actually investing in Footprint Coalition, and their main focus is all through sustainable technology. As written in Business Source Complete, within the overarching umbrella of sustainable technology, the team has been identified 6 different investment areas of focus: sustainable focus, consumer products and services, food and agriculture technology, materials and industrial technology, energy and transportation, education, media, and advancements in environmental solutions. All these things are what Downey feels is what we need to save the earth for the generations to come. In conclusion, I've told you about all of Robert's points as far as him becoming all his rough patches and his background, how he turned his life around and became one of the top actors of the world, and lastly, I gave you some information about how he's trying to change the world through sustainable technology. He's inspired me in my work is in the medical field. Mike Zimmerman stated that that Downey's go-to word is honor. Honor your loved ones, honor your commitments, honor your business partners, honor your fans, honor your work, and the final product and the biggest accomplishment of all, honor yourself. Thank you. All right. I actually have a tattoo of Robert Downey Jr. on my arm here.